Well, what do we have here? So, this is what was in the bottom of the pre-filter. Because that looks like other fluid. Yeah. So, now I know that is a water fuel separator because it has a little screw thing on the bottom of it. So maybe when it gets super cold, that stuff in the bottom freezes up. I don't know. I'm gonna pull the other filters, switch them out, because I've had to get two sets of these filters for some reason. But I might just go ahead and pull, it's hard to get in here, that. So that's the primer pump. So there's a hard line that it pulls the fuel up from that little filter, and then it pushes the fuel back around the back of the engine, and it runs that fuel around here to the injection pump. Now that injection pump is greasy, so it's probably going to need a rebuild at some point too. I don't know if it's ever been done. I can't see if there's a seal on it, like tamper seal, because I know Fords have them. Yeah, I can't see one. Anyway, so we'll get at that and hopefully we can get this thing back up and running, because the fuel is coming out of the tank to beat heck. So it's not crud in the tank at this point, because like I said, the tank's full, but at some point we'll probably end up doing a rinse just to be sure. What do you think? You're just living your best life. I'm heading to Burton, so I'm going to drop off. I'm going to drop off that skid steer pallet fork attachment, get fixed. I've got to go and take off the stabilizer bar from my braking discs for that project on the Max fence that Max Tolton took apart with the Chaco. For those new to the channel, you go back to the sort of middle to end of summer. We had a local company send one of their guys, who's a local guy too, up, and here's the big excavator to pull all the trees and poplar scrub off of an old fence so we could salvage what we could out of it. So yeah, it cost a few thousand, but the amount of time it saved us and the amount of fencing supplies that it saved us paid for that easily, and plus stress. Yeah. So this braking disc is an old disc that my dad bought in a sale, I think it was. We've never used it because when we got it, one of the pieces was missing for it, and it's an adjustable stabilizer bar, so you can sit and pitch the blades. So it's a disc that you adjust the blades the wrong way round, and you drive it down like summer roads, so the discs act like a wheel. to where you want it, you pull these rods out, and they're almost, I would say they're probably close to 2 inches thick, because these are just the tilt of the gang for how you want to chop up the ground, the turf, even branches. This thing will absolutely tear up branches and small roots and such like. Well, we're going to get a new one of those made for next year, so we can get that fence line cleaned up, so we can get some new trees planted along it. And then also, we're going to get the adapter kit for this pusher blade made, so that we have a Euro hitch to put this onto the orange tractor. So I'm going to keep at this for a little while. I'm going to open up. This is the bale yard where the calf bales are. So this is the 50-50 grass alfalfa blend, which is what we use for backgrounding calves. And then we'll bring you back when we get to the other projects. And come out from coffee. Yeah. We were almost out of snow. That was close. It was a close call, folks. Beginning to creamy. Look at the pert girlies. So, here's the one good thing to having this smaller front wheel assist tractor in our stable. It fits between these 8-foot feed rail pipes. The orange one won't quite. The orange one's like 9 feet wide, or just under 9 feet. So yeah, it catches. Of course, when I'm on camera, it won't shift here. Anyway, so yeah, I am carrying. What song? Carrying the panels into the calf pen. So this is us. Yeah, well, what else are you going to do on a day like this? You can't exactly go do any building work. Yeah, going to set up the corrals for the big process, because as far as I know, next weekend is El Procesio Deo. So that should be fun. So yeah, it just takes a bit of doing, because we have to use these big heavy panels in the chute part where we squeeze the babies into the crush, and then we have those lighter panels which are already across the road for the backup and the pen. So we pen the whole lot up in one big shot, and then we work them down in groups of 10 or so down into the chute. We never ever try and run the whole lot at the outfit. We have learned the hard way. As soon as you let calves come and go past you, they then know they can go past you. And that never ends well. No, it doesn't. Anyway, I really didn't want to be doing this with this tractor, because the orange tractor having the big wide bale fork frame, that works great for moving these long panels. That way they don't start going wah, 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 and then falling off, which this one is trying to do right now. So what we do is drop it down, drop it, and then we honker right, and then we lift back up again. So that should be kind of close. Anyway, so I'm going to get to doing this, because it takes a lot of setting up. Because we like to have a lot of processing gates, that way that everybody stays safe and there's no wastage of timeage. So we will bring you back. It's a great thing about bales, especially these straw bales. talk about insulation. Whoa, jeepers. Almost biffed her there. And you can see the powder there. And then you can see the powder going up over those bales there. So yeah, I gotta haul some more straw in and fill in the gaps. I might just put singles. I'll start with singles and then I can double them up after, but I don't want to go pulling that big trailer with a little John Deere, especially through all that snow, because I don't want to push the only chore tractor I have at the moment. Like I have the other tractor, I can run the bale processor, but I don't want to push my luck until the orange one is running dependably. Oh. So, as you can see, the bale feeders are still maybe almost half full. Where's the cows? Very well may you ask. Oh my gosh. Look at this snow that's laying down there in the lagoon. Yep, we got, well, this looks like about 4 or 5 inches. So yeah, we're just under 3 feet of snow has fallen. Hey Jade. Hey sweet girl. Hey darling. You guys are not wanting to go out at all. You're just in here chewing a cud. There's Sam. Hey sweet girl. What are you looking at me for? Your food's out in the field. It's not that cold. Just hanging. Oh. Hey sweeties. There's Ian. So Ian and then the white-faced girl there, Ghosty. They're the first 2 on the list that are going to the Golden Girls pen for next season. There's my Suki. There's Ty. Chippy. Punisher. Hey. Yeah, you are. So, talk about a mess. So I can't do much with those panels till the crush goes in, so that's on the docket. We've got to set that up there by the gate post, and then all these panels click into position, so that'll be coming up. Calves are quite confused what the heck is going on. But today, as far as we know, that is all the snow they're talking. Yeah, see, they're just nibbling away. So first port of call will be to bed these girls up so they can go lay down. See, some of them are laying down where the one bale feeder I stole is over. But that bale feeder has to come in here. So I'll just lift that bale and dump it in here too. You know, though that is really good hay. So I'll bed these girls up. My gosh. This is crazy. You look at the snow piled up on these bales. So I'll bed this pen. That way I let the babies come and lay down. Probably fill their straw feeders. Anyway. And I do want to get this snow pushed out before I start running over it too much. Nobody else needs fed today. Yesterday was a big feed day. Oh yeah, I gotta move that chop trough into this pen, because this is where the, oh, I'll tell you when I get round here. Oh, sorry for sniffing, people. One of my pet peeves is sniffing and honking on camera, but I'm doing it. So that trough, hey Beans, hey Squish, Maggie, that trough will come in here. So for now, that trough will, hey, that trough will have the salt blocks and stuff in it for now. When we do the process this weekend, is hoping we're doing it. The steers will be through there, heifers will be through here. So then as the steers and the other heifers leave to go to our buyer, and our hand-picked heifers stick behind, then that trough gets used for programming. So As you can see over there, there's two of those there. Hereford looking girls. They will be staying. So Quinny! Quinn! Yeah, you know who you are. Just took her head out of the bale feeder. She's staying. So yeah, we will then use that trough for programming, where we feed grain, we stand there and we let them. Phoenix! Sweetie! That head right in the middle of the screen there, that's Phoenix. That's the little chosen one. She's another stayer. You are not, sadly. Even though you're a famous number. Anyway, I'm gonna get to going. Get about the day. Hey, beauty. Yeah. More snow. More pushing. Now, as much as I don't mind tractor jobs. But I got lots of other jobs I need to be getting done. So, yeah, we could be done with the snow for the rest of winter there, Mother Nature, anytime. Well, that just won't do. That just looks yucky. There we go. That's better. Go and let the babies in. That drift, it's the height of the wheel. I plowed this all out last night. It's so hard to tell because everything just looks white, but I plowed this whole thing out last night, and that's just how much snow has come down and blown. Mother Nature, take a chill pill. Hello? 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 Uh-huh. Well, it does so love to mark its spot, and yes, that's not entirely all diesel. So it's been sitting out there for half an hour, and it's running as smoothly as a smooth thing. Like I said, this could be some of my own fault. Yay or nay. This could be something to do with those drums in the back of the truck, because maybe the neck where the pump sits into those drums isn't the tightest, so maybe there's a bit of snow powder going down the side and dust and stuff, and that's then getting into, because that tractor is the one that gets filled with fuel the most. So yeah, that's what he thinks. So maybe that's something we're gonna have to look at in the future, that we just don't fill from those tanks as much as possible. So, fingers crossed that's that. So now it can now at least go over to Dennis to get the clutch done. This is done. So yeah, it is done until it gets hung, because I'm not putting the tin on until it's up. So yeah, it's a lot of gate. It's a little bit heavier than the 16-footer that's out there, but not by much. But once a tin goes on, yeah, it will. So this is what we have. It's just a simple doubled up system. My brother came up with it when we were starting the corrals. So just 2 bits of flat bar. So when you're coming in and out, and you just quickly want to close the gate behind you, that's what you do. But then once you're out the field, out the pen, and you're not going back in, there's going to be a screw buckle on the end of this, and that way once it's wrapped around, it will actually get locked. Yeah, and I know a lot of people will think that's crazy, but that's just what it takes for me around here to have peace of mind. It's chained, it's locked, and then that's you know nothing's happening, because we've had gates miraculously get unlocked. Say what you will. So yeah, so this is what will happen is when we put the tin on, we'll just leave an opening here so we can access this from both sides. This side is the side that will get tin on it, because this will be to the inside of the corral, this will be to the outside of the corral, and to the south side, which predominant storms on that pen we'll have to be worried about. So I'm not carrying this gate round. So yeah, we'll just come in, throw a chain on it tomorrow and take it round and hang it up, and maybe Mrs. Piper Doug will give me a hand to hang her gate. Maybe I should put her name on it somewhere. Get some bits of over wire. You didn't see that? No, I'll have to grind that off. Anyway, so yeah, first full big boundary gate made by Piper Doug, 2024, done. So yeah, it's actually quite lovely outside right now. So yeah, that's the gate up there for those who don't know, that you just saw in the last clip. That's why it's going to get tin on it, that way it closes off that whole back wall, because there'll be newborns in here, and quite often the young mums will go up into that corner to have their baby, and so yeah, we would have trouble with newborns going around there and get frozen. So this will literally close that in. I thought about putting a flexible bottom on the gate, even if it's just a piece of a couple of bits of like windbreak board or something like that, just hanging on some chains or something. But we'll see what it's like. This version of the gate will be a huge difference. So yeah, I'm gonna put the training trough in here, and then tomorrow in the next video we're moving the crush. It's the only thing left over here. That bale feeder and stuff will, yeah. So we'll bring that over here tomorrow, and we'll start setting everything up, because 2 videos from now we will be doing the big process with the Fab 4. So Liam and Christine will come out, and Mrs. Piper Doug, and we'll be all hands on deck. Yeah. So thanks for watching, everybody. The ladies are all snug as bugs and rugs in there, and everybody else is all where they need to be. Hope you're all enjoying the Christmas season, and you get spoiled with all the treats and candies and cookies and all the rest of it leading up to Christmas, because calories don't count. I know that for a fact. Okay, see you in the next video, people. Oh, see you down in the comment section. Yummy. Begin.